Hi everyone, me again in Stanfield, North Carolina, or really around the area. I'm not right here right yet. This is kind of the second part of a ride I started just a little while ago, and I'm trying to get in another vlog while I can. I've lived in the area of Stanfield, North Carolina. It's easy to remember. It's just a couple of years longer than my son is old, so it's been over 30 years now that I've lived in Stanfield. And I really like the area, love the area. But as you know, I have been, the last 3 years, I've been mostly in Atlanta and just making trips up here once a month or so to reconnect with the old homestead. I've been in Atlanta looking after my wife's mom. She's 89, she's had some health issues. Right now she's doing really well. And that's why we're up here, because her mom's doing great and we got a chance to come up. And I had some things I had to do up here. So you just can't abandon a property and expect it to be there when you get back. So anyway, I thought I would do a quick little vlog here about my home here. It doesn't really so much feel like home right now. And you know, I don't, that's a bad thing. I don't know why, but it is. And anyway, I love my home, and you know, I sit down and I look around. It's the house that I built. I actually did build most of it. I did have somebody build the outside and dry it in. Then I did everything on the inside. It was just bare studs when I moved in there. So you know, just I know everything about the house. It's the house I wanted. But I've been in Atlanta so much that now Atlanta feels like home. And my wife's home down in Atlanta, in Smyrna, Georgia. It feels like home, and I really feel more at home there than I do here, because I'm down there so much and for such long stretches of time. As I've never experienced this before. I haven't moved much in my life. I went to school, lived with my folks, then I went off to school, and I've lived in a couple of houses since then, but you know, this was the one I built. This is the one I plan to live in forever. Plans change, and now I find myself in Atlanta. Not a problem. But I just wonder if you've had that experience. I mean, do you ever go home, you know, to your parents' home? Do your parents still live in the home you grew up in? My parents did up until my dad moved into a care facility. My dad lived there for 52 years, most of which was my lifetime. And that always felt like home until I got away for a few years. And then I came back and I said, you know, I grew up here. I spent a long time here growing up, but it's just really not home anymore. I had a new home. So, I don't know, you know, maybe I'm just being conflicted because I'm, again, there so much and here so little. But that won't always be the case. At some point in time, Susan says she would like to move up here full-time and you know, try it out, and I'm all for that. We'll give it a try, see if she likes it. Be a big change for her. I'm way out in the country, and we're, you know, 5 minutes from anything you want in Smyrna, Georgia, and I mean anything you want. Grocery store, doctor, hospital, movie theaters, anything you want, and downtown Smyrna, you know, with all the stuff that goes along there, parks and recreation, all that good stuff. But we're out in the country out here. If you don't like country, you're not going to like where I live. But just doing a little aimless ride around here. I haven't been through here in a long time, just seeing what's out this way. And to be honest, I haven't been on the Spider here in a while driving it. So just getting re-familiarized with it too. But what's home to you? Do you have a home that you're not living in? Do you have a past home that feels more like home than where you are now? I don't know. You know, what do you think? Hate to be so inquisitive, but you know, you got to talk about something on these rides, and you know, and this is just what I came up with. Okay, everybody. Well, I don't know why all this traffic is coming at me. I do know why they have their lights on. They probably came through rain, which means I'm probably going to get wet if I don't get back toward the house. So, everyone have a wonderful day. I hope I make it back dry, and we'll talk to you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.